was going to be awkward either way. Do they let their friend's mistress come to game night?
It's the first post-divorce game night, correct? And it's these friends that they always have a game night one Friday out of the month, every month, and they're very good neighborhood friends. Recently got a divorce. The wife has had all the dirty details divulged to her. So, and the husband knows nothing because his buddy guy that cheated isn't like kissing and telling at all. But he's like, oh, game night's coming up. Can I bring my new fling? And they're like, that's the chick you cheated on your wife with. That's the mistress you cheated on your wife with. You're going to bring her into our house? So the wife is like, absolutely not. It is tasteless for him to even ask. And the husband is like, we've been friends with them the equal amount of time. Like, why does our loyalty lie with the wife and not the husband? Like, I want to invite my buddy over to game night. He wants to bring his new hoe. What's it to me? So, like, they were at a stalemate and they said, Bert Show, you decide what we do for game night. Do we uninvite him because he's bringing the mistress, or do we allow them to come? Because then the ex-wife is going to be so mad at my wife for allowing the mistress into our household and bringing them into the friend group. And I think we all collectively said, cancel the game night.
Yes.
This is the only way you could survive.
Because we only know anything about what happened in their relationship through her eyes. She said that he cheated. He's been mum about it. He hasn't told the husband here anything. So we don't really know exactly what's going on. So it was going to be equally uncomfortable for him to go to the dude and go, sorry, you can't bring her over. Because you cheated on your wife, and then he's going to say something. You haven't even heard my side of the whole thing. So we just said eliminate. It's 1 week, big deal.
Well, we have the update of what happened, and I hate to inform you, they did not cancel game night.
Oof.
He said, well, that couldn't have gone any worse. We should have canceled it last Friday like you all suggested. Pretty sure game night has officially been canceled forever now. My wife and I listened to the segment together. I was steadfast that we invite him and let him bring the guest of his choice. She was adamant he not be able to come. We were both so stubborn with our stances that we flipped a coin.
Oh, God, that is not going to work.
No lie. Heads, he got to come. Tails, he wasn't invited.
Heads for the mistress.
Damn.
Makes sense.
What kind of game was this that there was so much on the line that they couldn't skip a week or 2 or 3 or just forget doing game night altogether?
Well, you get so stubborn and and then you just want to be right. And so instead of doing the obvious, you're just digging in. He goes, I got my way because it landed on heads. I texted him and let him know he was welcome to join us for game night and to bring his girlfriend. I thought that was that. Boy, was I wrong. My wife was pretty upset she lost the coin toss. But I never expected her to pull the stunt that she did.
Oh, man. I was sitting there thinking if I was the wife and like he won and the mistress got to come because he went for heads, I would have been like, all right, well, then I get to pick the game and we're going to play sorry. So that man has to say sorry over and over and over again.
He arrived with the girlfriend/mistress and everything seemed to be going well. My wife was actually being overly nice. Everyone had arrived. We were hanging in the kitchen about to head to the basement to start the game when the doorbell rang. I looked at my wife.
No.
Like, who could that be? She smiled real big and left to go get the door. Then it happened. In walks our friend's ex-wife.
Oh, no.
She did it.
Grimy.
Some guy. With a guy.
With some guy.
That is not playing fair.
Not at all.
It's funny, though. I love it. I love it.
You could hear a pin drop. I was fuming that my wife would pull such a stunt. There isn't a strong enough word to describe the awkwardness that fell on the room. My wife took it upon herself to do the introduction that went something like, Haley, I don't believe you've met my friend Cara.
Low.
This is Cara.
So low.
She was enjoying this.
That's when my buddy turned toward Haley and said, we're leaving. I followed them out, profusely apologizing, say I had no clue my wife was going to do that. Neither one of them spoke back. They just left. When I came back in the house, I was fuming and glared at my wife and announced game night was canceled and told everybody to leave. My wife was about to fight it, but I just turned and left the kitchen and went to the bedroom. That's pretty much how everything went down. I'm not going to disclose what's going on with my wife and me right now. Words were exchanged. We're working on things. So, yeah, game night has been canceled forever.
Yeah.
I don't know about forever. Nobody gets canceled forever. Look at Louis C.K. Dave Chappelle.
I don't
Mel
know,
Gibson.
man.
Mel Gibson.
This is probably best this way.
That might be done.
Yeah.
And see, she brought problems to them now. Like they didn't have to have problems. It was about the other couples, but now they have issues.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Oh, but it
Totally
was
not worth
funny.
it.
Come on.
The Bert Show.